Hey guys, my name is Georgia Kate Edgerton, aka Miss Edgerton, and I'm going to be your new band director for the upcoming school year. A little bit about me: I graduated from East Carolina University, go Pirates, with my bachelor's in music education. I play the clarinet mostly. That was what I played in college and in high school and in middle school. I can play the original good old B flat clarinet. I play the E flat clarinet, it's a tinier one. The A clarinet, which is about the same size, and the bass clarinet. I've done a lot of different performances on clarinet. I was in the Nutcracker this past year. I'm playing A, B flat, and bass clarinet. I've been in the Wind Ensemble. I was in the Symphonic Band at East Carolina. I did my senior recital at ECU on clarinet. I've done a lot of quartets. I played in the marching band the first 2 years of college marching band. I was also the drum major of the ECU Marching Pirates for the last 2 years. Marching band, that was one of the best parts of my college career. And I did marching band for 8 years. I did it all 4 years in high school, all 4 years in college. I love marching band. It is one of my favorite parts about band in general. I also play piano. I started taking lessons when I was about 8 years old and took lessons until I left for college at 18. I also play a little guitar, and I can also play a little bit of mandolin. I also like to sing. My family and I like to play as a bluegrass band. I play with my mom and my brother, and we like to play bluegrass at various places, gigs, festivals. And I also sang in a jazz band. I played keyboard in jazz band in middle school and high school. And I sang with the Triangle Youth Jazz Ensemble in Raleigh. I'm from Johnston County. I've lived in Johnston County my whole life. I went to Corinth Holders High School as my alma mater. Some of my hobbies include watching Netflix, especially since we've been quarantined since March. I've been watching a lot of Netflix shows. I love New Girl, The Office, and Parks and Rec. I love a lot of TV. I love playing Nintendo Switch. It's kind of weird. I play a lot of Animal Crossing in my spare time. I love making coffee. I love drinking coffee. I love getting coffee. Starbucks. You know, I'm a big coffee person. If you ever see me drinking coffee throughout the day, just know that probably was not my first cup of coffee today. I love band because it gives people the ability to express themselves through music in ways that words can't. I fell in love with music at an early age. I had been singing music, listening to music since I can remember, honestly. Music is just good for the soul, no matter what kind of music you like. I like, classic rock, alternative rock, some pop music, I love jazz. Music also helps you learn better. I feel that I was better in school because I did music and because I learned how to read music and knew the theory behind it. I really think that translates to academic grades in core classes and stuff like that. It really helped me focus more because it tapped into a part of my brain that I didn't know existed before. I love seeing students trying really hard in band and excelling on their instruments. It's just something that is great to me. I love seeing kids grow. That's why I became a teacher. I love teaching music almost as much as I love playing it. I just love seeing others grow musically. What I'll be doing this semester, it's kind of complicated. Obviously, we don't have marching band this semester because the sports keep getting pushed back. It was September 1st, then it was September 8th, now it's September ? They might continue, they might not, and if not, we will definitely not compete. But if we can later on, we will go to parades. If there are sports in the fall, I really want to bring the kids out to play in the stands. But if that's something we can't do, then we're really pushing towards doing something in the spring, marching band wise. Even if sports don't continue, I still want to create that marching band atmosphere for especially seniors that this is their last year. They're hopefully talking about doing some sort of football in the spring. It's gonna be kind of weird, maybe in February.
Please, Miss Allen, 2101, please.
I'm gonna make sure that this whole room is just a safe environment for the students because I know that things are complicated right now with the COVID procedures being put in place. Some of you are staying at home online and doing remote this semester, and some of you are gonna be with me in the classroom. And no matter if you're online or in person with me, I just wanna make sure that everyone feels safe in this room and everyone has the opportunity to do everything that they can. We won't do a lot of playing, but I'm gonna explain that more in the syllabus. At first, we won't do a lot of playing because it's kind of fuzzy on whether or not we can right now. Sadly, I might be able to do it where we can go play outside, because that'd be kind of cool. But I'm gonna do what is safest for the parents and the students so that we can continue to do this hopefully, and we won't have to go completely 100% online, because I know a lot of you love band and want to be in the classroom, and so do I. I love being in this classroom. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure that every student is safe and feels in place. I definitely want to incorporate playing at home because I know a lot of you have instruments. I'm really hoping to try and incorporate playing in some way, so I will keep you guys updated on that, especially with online. A lot of our students might not have internet access, so it's hard for me right now to know who does and who doesn't. But my goal is to make sure every student can have access to some sort of web browser that can get them to upload songs and look at music theory things and foundations. But right now I'm really trying to push smart music to be purchased by the school, so I will update you guys on when I get that released. I still want to try and prepare some music selections for the band, even though we can't play them right now. We might have a concert either later in the semester or next semester, and I'm still going to be planning to make sure that we can play. What I might do is have students play the music that they were going to play last spring, either this fall or in the next spring. You guys didn't get an opportunity to play it, perform it anywhere, so I want to make sure that you guys have that opportunity. I'm really doing my best to make sure that you guys are fully aware of everything that's going on in the classroom, and I want you guys to have the best experience in band that you can this year, even though it's complicated with everything going on. No matter if we're doing music theory, which we'll do a lot of, music history, which we might do some of, or playing, whatever we're doing, I really would love if you guys participated so I can get to know you better and so that you can lean more into the subject that we're learning about. Also, don't put your instrument aside in the dust. If you guys have your instruments at home, make sure you're still playing them. I know it's been a few months since you've been in band, but just so we don't have to review a whole lot, make sure you guys are still playing your instruments at home. We're still going to be playing, or we're still going to be actively participating with your instruments. Make sure you play scales, play any music you might have. If you want to send me some playing stuff, or if you want to major in music and you want to run some music by me, send me any recordings anytime. I'd be happy to listen to it and help you out. But make sure that you're still practicing. If you guys have any questions for me, or just let me know. I'm one email away. My email is gedgerton@harnett.k12.nc.us. It's on the website, it's on my webpage, it's everywhere. I know this semester is going to be a little bit different, so I'm really happy that you guys are still in band, you still want to do band, and I'm really excited to meet all of you, whether it's online or in person. I can't wait to meet you, and I look forward to a great year.